No, there wasn't at all. And it's kind of exactly what I thought, but it didn't get called, so nothing you could change.
I went back and I watched it, and you clearly expected something to happen. Nothing did. It seemed like the officials weren't even looking the right place to make the call. Like their attention was other places. How did you see it?
You know, I actually went to the broadcasting studio at BYU, and they were doing a show, and they were kind of showing me where all the officials were looking. Kind of seemed like one was looking on the other side of the field at the other route. One was kind of looking down the line of scrimmage. You couldn't see the dude in the corner. But, you know, it's how football is sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't get called.
No consolation when they say we blew the call like they did.
Oh, no consolation, no. Because, I mean, that was the last play of the game. But, I mean, of course, you know, that's not the whole game. I mean, there's a lot of other things we could have changed in the game to win.
How's Stu doing in terms of handling everything that's come at him so far?
You know, I think he's doing great. You know, he has that kind of confidence and that competitive edge. So that's great in a quarterback. And, you know, no matter what, he makes a mistake or anything happens, you know, he's always the first one to pick someone up, and he's always, you know, with a positive spirit.
A lot of people are wondering what you guys have to play for now, kind of motivation. Now you've got 2 losses, don't have a conference title to play for. In your mind, what do you have to play for?
I mean, 11-2. We want to go 10-2 and win the bowl game. I mean, that's still a great season. I know a lot of people expected us to go undefeated, and they kind of see it as a letdown. But I mean, we're trying to work on every game, and 11-2 is a great record at any other school, and should be a great record here.
Your left ankle still taped pretty heavily. Is it 100% yet, or is it still?
You know, it's kind of like a day-to-day thing. You know, I feel better every day, so just kind of work through it. I mean, no one's 100%. I mean, it's week 8. I mean, no one's 100% in college football. So, you know, you just got to push through it, and I never miss a game, so I'll never plan on missing one.
Based on what Nevada shows you, would you be surprised if this thing turns into a bit of an aerial shootout on the weekend?
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised at all. I mean, they have a great offense and a great defense also. So, you know, we have our hands full, and we're gonna have to come out strong.
Any kind of, how would you characterize their defensive profile right now? They do allow a high percentage of completion against them.
You know, you know, that's evident. But I mean, any defense can change any week. They like to go cover 3, you know, things like that. They're up front pretty good. So, you know, we have a lot to handle, and we're gonna see how it goes Saturday.
How do you feel like Christian did in his first start, and what are you expecting this week from him?
Oh, I mean, I think he did great. I mean, of course, you know, first start, you know, you have some jitters and stuff like that, but I feel like he played great. He's going to improve every week, and I'm ready to see him Saturday because I feel like he's going to have a great game.
Biggest difference between a Taysom ball and a Stewart ball in terms of how it comes to you, or how he you know works the pass games?
You know, there's actually not too much of a difference. I mean, Stu can throw a little deeper and stuff like that, and you know he's more prone to throw and then run, so he's going to scramble and kind of look to dump the ball off and stuff like that. So as receivers, we got to be aware of that and have to work towards getting open and kind of finding the open spots.
The receivers were probably expecting Nick Kurtz to come back and kind of lighten your load a little bit. How does that affect you guys moving forward, knowing that you're not going to have Nick?
You know, I mean, it's a man down, so someone has to step up. We haven't had Nick for the whole season so far, so you know you kind of get used to it. But you know, I wish him the best. I know he's getting healthy every week, so I know he's gonna have a great next 2 seasons.
What are some of your personal goals here moving forward as a receiver, things you want to improve on?
You know, I mean, every game you work towards getting open, kind of your route discipline, stuff like that, catching every ball, and you know, and that's stuff we have to all work on, and kind of, you know, have some big plays and stuff like that. We got to make it easier for Stu and make the harder catches.
Taysom was seen as a playmaker as much as a quarterback. More incumbent on the receivers now to be more of that, take more of that playmaker role with Taysom down.
Well, of course, I mean, even with Taysom, we all wanted to be playmakers. We all, you know, want to take a screen, go 50 yards, something like that. We want to make it easier on a quarterback, easier on an offensive coordinator, stuff like that, because it's our job to have the big play impact. And so, I mean, even with Stu, we're going to have to do the same thing, kind of, you know, get his confidence up by making the hard catch and stuff like that. Good to go.
Thank you, Jordan.